Ahoy. It's like there's only 4 revealed, right?
Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. Well, you guys heard nothing of what I said. Sweet. I have no idea why. Like, Baal could hear me. But anyway, Bingo Sync is down, and no other.
In the back alley.
Yeah. No other site has the beta quest card set. So we were like, what do we even want to do? And I was just like, let's just try.
What do we do if like the first 4 goals are super terrible?
I'm fine re-rolling.
The board?
Yeah, I'm fine re-rolling if it's garbage.
Okay, that sounds good.
Do you just want to click it first? It's not like we could just click it before we start. It's not like having that information is going to drastically change the beginning.
I guess this one's not too bad.
6 golds is not likely possible. You'd have to find the Death Mountain Trail one, and I don't know that you're gonna. But it's always likely.
That grotto, yeah.
Yeah, that's such a problem with the card set.
We could just say like 3 instead of 6.
What about if we pick the short blackout? Do you see that on the card options? You want to try that? Because that should be shorter.
I guess it's more suitable for BQ.
Probably. And then if you want to pick a seed, or do you want me to pick a seed?
Wait, where do I re-roll this?
Do you see on the side on the card there's a blackout and a short blackout?
Oh, I got just pick on the short blackout and it just gives me a new one?
It'll give you a new one. What seed number did it give you?
524 932.
Do you like those better?
Yeah, I guess this one's better.
Yeah,
I suppose.
This is probably going to be more manageable for Beta Quest. Do you want to switch the file to that?
We're gonna pick this seed. Yeah, we can.
Okay. Sorry guys, this is like super scuffed. We're not really intending Bingo Sync to be down today. Colossus.
Indeed.
Okay, I'm ready.
I am ready as well. I just do the countdown, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay then. 3, 2, 1, go.
Do you want Spear Temple, Death, or Wasteland?
Oh, I'm just dying right now.
Okay, I'll go do the Spear Temple. Okay, comms are going to be important, and then we're going to just have to see what squares we can get here. I don't know how conducive it will be to, That actually led directly to Death Mountain Crater, so that'll end up being 2 skulls here. I just can't get them yet.
Oh, is it the pad or is it the top?
It's at the top of the box.
Oh, okay, nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I think
Yeah,
this
okay,
is...
the pad depth is just Lake Hylia.
I think this is gonna end up being a bit scuffed, but... we'll see. I kind of feel like we should probably have some other website that has the Beta Quest card set, though. Because I think Bingo Sync is the only... I don't have enough money for this. I should probably collect some stuff here, though, like this.
But if you die again, that's CAC.
Okay, I'll probably do that at some point here for a bottle real quick. What's up, Grapple Hammer? Bad time to be doing Explo Bingo? I mean, people have been asking about Beta Quest Explo, and I was always kind of like, I don't think that's a great idea. But we're gonna see how it goes. The full Blackout card is probably a little bit much. This short one might be okay. What's up, Tomb Runner? Thanks for the luck. It's not particularly useful. Zora's Domain. I like to get caught here first. What's up, Aerodynamic? Whoa, that was strange. I've been doing okay. Also, I have a time limit today. I kind of have 3 hours, so hopefully we finish. Because I'm going to like a memorial party thing with my family. So I won't be around for another double Sunday stream. My mushroom foraging spring was not all that great. I was having a lot of issues. And I didn't get out much. Okay, that's the exact same start that he had. I had like one good day where I got a decent amount of morels, and I also had one good day where I got a decent amount of ramps. Wild leaks. But yeah, it was kind of tough. We are playing co-op with Baal. We are working together to fill out the whole card here. Kind of a last-second thing because we already had something planned with Bingo Sync, but Bingo Sync is down, so we can't use Bingo Sync. So there's only so many other, like, things we can do without it. What's up, Fire Blast? I'm doing alright. Thanks for the luck. Thanks, Raining Sausage. You're looking cute as well. We'll get a bottle here, that'll be good. What CAC did you go to after bottle?
I did Impus House. That's a chain that at some point leads you to DMT. And if you want a warp song that you love so much, leaving DMT to CAC is Requiem.
I'll avoid that, thanks. Guess who's not getting Requiem? Took a while there, game. Only doing team to avoid warp songs? How did you know? Co-op, yes. No other teams. Short Blackout, actually. Because the regular one, I think, was going to cause too many problems. Because this isn't the bingo... This isn't the Beta Quest card set. I found Goma.
You have the means of defeating it?
I do. I guess if I run out of nuts, I don't. So we kind of need to get some quick damage here. Let's see what 3 deco nuts. I should be fine. Like, one more jump slash will probably do it. Okay, Goma's dead. You can click that square. Okay, yeah, I think these are gonna be okay for beta quest.
Oh yeah, this is looking quite nice.
Yeah, I think the shorter was the way to go, because the normal squares are set toward just normal bingo, vanilla OOT, right? And so Defining Security says, what are some squares that are bad for beta quest? Like, the last card we tried had 6 gold ruby chests. Open, or get all 6 gold ruby, chests. And it's like, okay, you can do GTG, you can do Fire Temple, you can do the CAC one with the Redeads. You can do Bottom of the Well, that's 4, and then you can do Goron City. Like, it's possible, those 5, but then how are you going to get the Grotto one? Like, I've found a generic Grotto in beta quest, like, super rarely, and it almost always just has the 20 ruby chest roll. What's up, Dragon Wizard? So, 6 gold ruby chests is a bad one. Quiver 50 is possible, just really, really bad. It requires a ton of stuff. Yeah, this is co-op, shorter Blackout. You need the Mirror Shield to beat Twin Rova. My Twitch account was banned today, so I'll say it here. Good luck. What? Yo, Katie. Nice. Big moment there. Good morning, and thanks for the luck. Well, I can end up in Goma again. And then do that blue light again, and it won't take me to Twin Rova's room, but if I Sunsong or die, it would. I really want to... Would be nice to die here, but... A very big moment. Now what do you have to look forward to? Might as well unsub. Gerudo Fortress to Gerudo Valley is the Master Sword Temple of Time.
Okay, very good. Easy adult.
Yeah, I don't know if any of these squares are gonna need to go adult, but some might be better for it.
Yeah, if we find Phantom Ganon, one of us can go straight adult, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Rainbow. Good morning. We're trying to communicate. Rainbow sprinkles and rainbow flowers. Look at that. Welcome, rainbow flowers. If you would do that Master Sword and then clip out of bounds and die, and then you're in the collapse if you go up, it takes you to the trials. Probably not the easiest trials, you might find another one, but if you're hurting for one, I can guide you through that again if needed.
Oh, I just found something like some stupid chain. I would have told you, but like it's too difficult to remember.
Yeah, okay, so you got trials too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Actual first try. What a god. Yo, remove beta, thanks for the luck. Twitch told me to share this. You do whatever Twitch tells you, man. 3 stream streak. That's really unfortunate. You have a month of Prime. Any suggestion on how to use it on? I think you should go find the biggest streamer who's probably a millionaire. I think they need it. Like, they really need it. I would give it to them. Baal? Baal's not a bad person to give it to him. Yo, what's up, Twin Rova? Lots of double stream Sundays, yeah. Probably would have done this one too, but I'll be busy this afternoon. Pokemon? No, I have a Memorial Day party with my family. I could use the Prime. Nah. It is the holiday weekend. I do have tomorrow off. Is this guy gonna move for me? Or is he gonna be like, you don't have the sword? Okay, good. 10 stream watch streak. Holy shit. Yeah, no blindfolded recently. We'll get back to the blindfolded in a little bit, probably. I don't know when exactly, but... All subs go to more tank tops? I think just summers go to more tank tops. The stream streak is a relatively new feature, yes. Holiday weekend sounds like a good time to get back. I mean, you're not wrong. Could probably do something tomorrow. But I probably will run errands and try and clean up around my apartment. Any new strats for the next OT blindfolded run? No, I kind of need to get back to... I had basically the whole route the way I wanted it and was close to finishing a run, but I never actually finished a run. I kind of need to get back to it and at least finish a couple runs with that before we start to, like, finalize or, like, optimize some strats. Wow, I found, like, 5 fairy fountains already. I don't mind the streaks. I actually kind of like the streak idea, to be honest. Also, looking at the emotes, it's like, I'm trying to think when the last time I added a Twitch emote. Like, I probably still have 4 or 5 slots. They just added way too many slots, and then they added the animated ones, and then they just, it's too much. It's too much. I just don't care. Whoa, right warp. Entering Lakeside Lab is the Lakeside Lab, but then leaving there ends up going to Goron City. So that should be all 5 of those if we can get a shield or something to make a flip down. Or just find the Death Mountain crater spot.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm still on the lookout for some good equipment.
Haven't watched for what's the difference between save quitting and dying in an area. Depends on the area. If you're in a temple, saving and dying is the same, because both of those would take you to the beginning of the temple. But if I die here, it would be like leaving Goron City to Death Mountain Trail, because that's where I came from. But if I save warp here, that's just going to be like Link's house, right? That's just going to be the first loading zone, because... because that's just the overworld. Yeah, no notes. Baal and I always play no notes, but we are sharing a brain today. Which means communication is important, which is something we're both not great at. But we're trying our best.
DMT to DMC gets you to Haunted Wasteland.
Oh, nice. Okay. Wait, I was already in the wasteland, and I didn't remember to tell him, or even remember it myself. Thanks for the explanation. Yeah, no problem. Oh wait, that's Requiem. I don't want to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to do this. Baal should have actually never told me where Requiem was, because then that was guaranteed way I would never get Requiem. Yeah, he just said that goes to Sudden Song. Okay. Yes, you can find the ending Ganon fight. You've never seen it from me because it's actually the last collapse with the bridge and the Redead. You have seen that from me, but I always go backwards there. If you actually take that out, it will take you to the final fight. So, like, beat beta quest categories are really just looking for that one loading zone and then, like, a sword or something to beat him with. Yogar? Yeah, Bingo Sync was down this morning.
The right side back alley to market is bottom of the well, but I don't know how to get to back alley.
Okay. I'll be on the lookout. Guessing he probably did something like this. Yeah, we're trying, because we don't have, this is a shorter Blackout as well. Did you get the silver scale?
I got the gold scale.
Oh! When you were in Zor... I'm assuming you were in Zora's domain, though. After your wasteland.
Yeah, I dove down.
You dove? I'm trying to chase the chain to get to the back alley.
There's just too many different fragments of loading zones that lead to somewhere. I think among the chain was Cack to Graveyard, that's Hyrule Field, and then you die. Something along those lines.
It's not the end of the world if I can't get to it. I forget what it even is. He said it was something, and I was like, oh, that's kind of good. But yeah, even like Jimmy's site didn't have the didn't have the beta quest cards. I think Bingo Sync's the only place that has that, which we should probably get that somewhere else. I have not heard anything about any other Explo people playing. I'll be at a family gathering, though, so I can't. Not today. I found Zora's River. I can get the beans.
Very nice.
Yeah, I heard that they were doing some countdowns. I haven't seen it in action yet myself. Maybe I'll check some of the VODs. Wasted money. Also wish I had a top row song so I could do this easier, but this is gonna be a pain. Yo, yuppie. I intend to have a lot of fun. It's always the goal. Give me one ruby, one ruby, one ruby, one ruby, one ruby, one ruby. Well, it was one. What am I doing? I should get this 20 first. Now I can see. Yeah, gotta pick up that rock. This is so dull. I actually have no idea how the ruby hitboxes themselves work.
Exiting the river by land puts you into Lost Woods. Lost Woods to river is Silver Gauntlets, but I'm not sure if we should pick that up.
Yeah. Are you still there? If you want to pick it up, you probably can.
Oh no, I left.
Okay.
Because it's kind of easy to get to.
Okay, yeah, that works. Am I gonna have to do this 2 more times? Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have to do this 2 more times. God damn. No, 1 more. That's 6, so I need 50 more. I hope it's 1 more. $43, $53. It's gonna be close. I'm actually gonna grab these 4. Yeah, hopefully this is enough. Okay, yeah, it is. I'm broke, but we did it. Okay, I have the 7 beans.
Oh, nice. I have map and compass and bundle as well.
Oh, sweet. What's up, Sour? I'm doing alright this morning. Bingo sync was down, unfortunately, so we couldn't do what we would have normally wanted to do, but this is seemingly like is going okay. I think all of these squares are going to be basically, should be pretty easy squares, but it's beta quest, so you can't really control where you end up or how you find things, so I should just leave this for him. Well, I'm already halfway there. He's probably gotten these. I just burned 4 chews doing it. Yeah, this is just the regular Explo. Unfortunately, I was trying to think of like another website or spot that had the beta quest cards, and I don't think there is one. So it's very difficult to use regular OoT cards on beta quest. There's just too many items that are just too wacky to try and get. Or just become like really, really challenging. No, Baal and I, it doesn't matter who gets more points. I just happened to find the beans first. Oh, this is gonna be actually be very difficult without a shield, but we'll try it. No crouch stab or ISG. I think you could probably get both hands, but I'm kind of fucking it up. What's up, Kristoff? Thanks for the luck. Damn, I'm dead. He just threw me on the edge, man. I shouldn't have bothered to try it without a shield anyway. We could have done it, but... whatever. Still can't do this. Need a shield.
The CAC Redead Grotto is bumped to bowling.
Okay, that's very good to know. Will we remember it? Maybe. Well, acts like this back alley chain was so hard, but it was actually very simple. Watch, this will go to back alley. I know my tendencies, and I know Baal's tendencies are probably pretty similar in what he would have done here. This is gonna end up in the back alley. Oh shit. Never mind. Ha! I showed him. No, I don't run every day. It's not good. Your body needs some time to recover. Even when I was marathon training in like peak condition, I would run 6 days a week.
I got Lon hard piece.
Sick. He said Lost Woods to Goron City. Whatever. My marathon PB is a 2:59. .259 marathon. I think I ran a 1:21 half.
Entering Water Temple is Ziel.
Oh shit. New PB yesterday. 13:44 for your 3K. Nice, dude. Thanks for the watch streak as well. Didn't I run every day? Yeah, for 1 year. In 2021, I just kind of made it my goal. Every day I wanted to run at least 2 miles. And then I promptly, the next January 1st, did not run again. Because... No, I mean, obviously a lot of days I ran more than 2 miles, but my minimum every Sunday, even like most Sundays like this, I stream Beta Quest, and then I just am lazy the most part for the rest of the day. But that year, every Sunday, I would at least go out and do like a 2-mile loop around my neighborhood. And it was just kind of, it was a neat challenge. But I wouldn't recommend it, personally. Especially if, like, you're gonna run 4, 5, 6 days a week anyway, like I would. It's not like that was the motivating factor for me to go out and do runs, right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of... It's kind of neat that I did it, just to say I did it. I ran every day for a year. I had like 1,700 miles that year, but... yeah, there were times I definitely should not have run. I, like, overextended myself. And should have taken days to recover, and didn't. And probably ended up still with, like... Kind of the back of my left knee is still bothering me today because of things that I did years ago, you know. Sub 50 10K by September? I think that's probably doable. Who's extremely fit did a 307. Anything, I mean, typically a lot of, like, fit people that haven't done marathons before shoot for, like, 4 hours, so, I mean, that seems pretty good to me. Oh, God. I don't have any nuts left doing now. That's unfortunate. Going for the fire. How did I get here? I should tell all this. Let me think about it. I don't know the exact chain, but Hyrule Castle, if you get to the crawl space, that's the beginning of Spirit Temple. I'm gonna pick up a Decker Shield here.
Okay, I hope we don't have to do Spirit Temple stuff.
I'll grab at least the choose, because I know that's a square.
Oh, is it the castle crawl space or the Din's
It was
crawl
the
space?
castle crawl space.
Oh yeah, okay, that's the shit one.
Yeah. Did my first marathon half marathon last year, 2:04. 4 hours would be crazy for a full marathon. I think typically, you know, if you're gonna take like a rough estimate, you can double your half marathon time and add like 10 or 15 minutes. Is a pretty good rough estimate of like your full marathon time. Yo, Prince, thanks for the luck. Did I already say that? I don't know if I said that yet. I got a million things in my head brain right now. Also, Sour, thanks for the 3-stream watch streak. Huh. My marathon would be faster. What's actually really impressive and really hard to do is to run the first half marathon of your marathon at a time. Now, obviously that's not your fastest half marathon that you could do, but whatever that time is, if you can run the second half faster than you ran the first half. Or at least close, you know, because it's so often, like, people go out way too fast and they run like really, really fast to open, and then they just burn out and have no energy left and are dead. Like, the marathon is gonna treat, like, you have to prepare for being late in the game and being able to keep going. Because if you go out too fast and aren't prepared, like, you're just gonna be so dead. You're dead, just like dead. You have nothing left. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Oh my precious chews. How far? I guess we just get the map and leave. I don't know. Spear Temple has deck of shields. That's why I went through here in the first place. It's funny, I forget how many years ago it was. I think Brittany was on TikTok, and there was like some TikTok girl that walked a marathon in a day, got up at like 6 a.m. and walked, and then like got breakfast and did this and did that. And Brittany was like, I'm gonna do a marathon in a day. I'm gonna walk a marathon in a day. And I was like, really? You think you're just gonna do that? It's like, even walking a marathon in a day is quite a lot. She's like, yeah, look at this TikTok. These people went and had lunch and got a beer at dinner, and it's like, okay, well, these people were probably still in pretty good shape. You're gonna be on your feet walking for like 18 hours, 16 hours, something like an insanely large amount. I'm gonna have to... I was gonna try and void, but I'm afraid I'm not gonna. Yeah, that would have burned my shield. Do I have all 5 of those now? I do. Do I? I got the trail ones, I got the Goron City one, and I got those 2, yeah. I have the 5 Death Mountain Skulls.
Oh, awesome.
I should have tried for milk right there.
Have you been to bottom of the well yet?
No.
Do you need to?
I don't think so. I got the Deku Shield in Spirit Temple. Oh yeah, I listed my marathon. Oh shit, that warped me away. I used to post my running PBs, my Zelda PBs in my channel below, and I put my running PBs in my channel below, but it's been a long time since those have been there. I said my marathon was a 2:59, my half was a 1:21. My best 10K was a 36:08. Now that course is...
Okay, I didn't get a Pona song, so I can't get milk.
I woke Talon, so I should be able to work towards it.
Okay, nice.
36:08 was my best 10K, and that was from point A to point B. That wasn't like an out and back course. And it is a downhill course, so it's a little bit unfair, but it's not like egregious. There is all of mile 5 is basically uphill, so I still consider it my true PB, you know. Yo, Fino, thanks for the luck. Where is... oh my god. You got Zelda, right?
I got Zelda and I just got Zarya, so I'll try and do the Skull Kid thing.
I would just hit Sacred Force Meadow as well. I was going to tell you where it is, but that works. Okay, so he's working towards the Zelda goals, which is good. Yeah, so my 10K was 36:08. My 5K was 17:45 or 17:39, one of those. I never really did run a very good 5K. I feel like my favorite races were the 10K and the half marathon. Those were my favorites to run. I just never got super into 5K. KPB 44:30. That was no training, didn't do a single run. Much younger, yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I could beat too many of my PBs now. I'm sure I could probably still beat my half or full. Maybe even the 10K, but I don't think anything shorter than that. It's going to be too difficult for me to go that fast without getting injured.
Market Shooting Gallery is Phantom Ganon.
Oh, that's really good. But also, well, I guess, yeah, you have to beat him first. You can't just go adult without it.
Yeah, still no hookshot or Deku Tree.
Does the OoT multiplayer ROM hack work with Beta Quest? Probably would. I'd have to play on emulator, but Baal and I could try it at some point, maybe. Might be worth a try. I have an 8K coming up Saturday. Ran yesterday. FW. Going from Zora's Fountain to FW is DC.
Oh, very good. Finally some bombs.
I don't know the exact way there. It was, I got there from side market to, like in that side market to the main market. Okay, brain. Yeah, I always found, the race day, racing always gave me extra energy that I wouldn't have had otherwise. It's kind of crazy, even if there aren't, like, big crowds, just being around other racers and, like, having a starting gun. There's just a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy, and I feel like that always... As long as you harness it well, like, you don't want to go out and just, like, burn it all up right away, right?
Hyrule Field to CAC. Following that chain at some point leads you to Shadow Trial. If you die there, that's Deku Tree.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna let him go do that stuff, and then maybe he can go adult. I should bottle a Pro real quick. Even if I don't keep... Well, I don't know what the rules are on... I guess you have to keep it, but... What if you lose it? I should just get a third bottle slot, because we're going to need 4 bottle slots anyway. Here's what I actually should do. Ah, fuck. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, I could find any cow and get that milk. Well, no, I would need... Oh, this is kind of gross. I was gonna say, I could maybe see, like, being really structured on a track, because you're able to check your pace so frequently. That being beneficial, but unless it's like an actual event on the track. Oh, you know what I still want to do and train for? I've talked about this. I want to do a beer mile. I want to do the beer mile. And actually train for it a little bit. Like, I'm confident I can do the mile part. I think I'd probably train with water, trying to, like, drink enough beer. So the way the beer mile works is you start the race and you chug a beer, and as soon as the beer's empty...
Okay, I got map and compass in Deku Tree.
Nice. You run a lap, and then you take another beer, and then you run a lap. A mile is basically 4 laps around a track. It's a little bit different, but it's basically that. So it's basically 4 beers and 4 laps, and every you can't run the lap till you finish the beer. So I want to see if I could ever train and have a decent time there. I think I would have to practice with water. Because I feel like I would be oh my god, I'm not going to do this. I would not be a very fast drinker. Yeah, and then I think we would work our way up to, like, fizzy drinks and that type of thing. Yeah, the actual good times of Beer Mile is insane. Like, even being around 6 or 7 minutes, I feel like, for that would be crazy good. I think there are certain rules of, like, the beer has to be at least X% beer. It can't be like a 2% beer. It has to be like 5, I think, percent or something. Like a standard normal beer, you know. And there's a certain amount that I think official rules, I don't know if you can crack the cans yourself or like it's in cups, but like there can only be, there's a rules about like how much can be left, you know, that I'm sure like, yeah, you're drinking it real fast. Hylia to Hyrule is Shadow Temple. But there are certain rules of like how much can be left at the end. They will actually take your can and like pour it, whatever's left, and oh, he's done this before, I think. Because this is Zelda. Yeah, there's definitely techniques, I think, Twin Rova, to like how you would do it. Because also, if you throw up, I think you have to do another lap. Like, you're allowed to throw up. That doesn't automatically disqualify you, I don't think. Oh, do I try and do this? I'm right here. I have 20 bombs. I guess we try it. I kind of would have liked 30 bombs, but... How many marathons? I've done 4. Now, I'd guess my marathon days are probably over. But I'm pretty happy with the 4 that I did. Really? How? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I want to do my first next year. What's the recovery time? I mean, it takes like a week for me to feel like I even want to run again. But it's probably good to run again and get that lactic acid out of your system. Yeah, I hovered up there. Disgusting hover. But yeah, usually within like a week or two, I'm feeling like I want to start to do some runs again. Blindfolded, question mark? I don't know. What are you actually asking? Am I still running to work daily? Yeah, I still run to work. It's been almost 10 years of that now. What the fuck? What do I think about those blindfolded Super Mario 64 runs? It's pretty cool. There's a lot of games that have blindfolded stuff now. I should have just kept going. I can't hear him right now. Oh, there he just... Oh. Okay, I got the Lon skulls.
Oh wow, nice.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I've been doing blindfolded OoT since like 2007. 2007 was my first real introduction to it. 2008, I guess, was the first time like I really tried to do anything with it. So, yeah. It was a long time ago. Yo, what's up, Dobby? I don't know if it's worth doing anything. Like, I could get the slingshot, but he probably has slingshot. I really want the milk. And I want it in my second bottle slot. Uh-oh.
If you do the pre-market to market chain, you spawn in Hyrule Field with like the Ocarina of Time cutscene. If you die there, that gets you Ocarina.
Oh, okay. Have you ever tried to navigate your apartment blindfolded? Double crouch stab the fridge, line yourself up. You know what? I remember this was years ago. I mean, god damn it. There are just so many ideas or like projects I had that just never see the light of day. When I was in college, I think it was like 2011, I wanted to my campus, I was really close to a school of the blind. And, like, that whole area was obviously very well structured for it. And I had, you know, I don't think I had started streaming, I don't think I'd started streaming my blindfolded attempts yet, but I had done them, and Genuine S Corruption had beaten Ocarina of Time at that point. And I just thought it would have been so cool to, like, make, like, a documentary on it. And, like, show the area of the School of Blind, have a discussion with him. He had talked about, like, if I ever came and visited him, he lives in Canada, so it would have been a little bit tricky, but if I ever visited him, we would go out to dinner together. Oh shit, I didn't... Fuck. This would have worked if it was day. Hang on, I'll return to that thought. I need to remember how I got here. Yogarm, thanks for the raid. Is saying thanks for the raid enough? That's a whole big discussion on that on Twitter, I think. But yeah, it was going to be something like that, Twin Rover. Like, he said we would go out to a dinner together. He's obviously blind, has been blind from birth. And he said, you'll be blindfolded. And we're going to, like, get in a taxi car or whatever and just make it work, right? And, like, go to the restaurant. And how do you read the menu? It's like, these are all things that he has to do. And I would get to experience, you know, from a different perspective. And I feel like it would have been a good thing to have been able to, like... Can I just make it day here? I don't know. But yeah, I just never... That kind of never happened, and I... It's one thing that I kind of wish I had done. For, like... I think it could have been a good... I don't know if I wouldn't call it like a documentary, because I don't feel like I'm really... I don't have the, like, film aspect of it, but... Yes, this is true. Technically, legally blind covers a wide range of things, right? Genuine S Corruption is someone that can see that a light is on in the room, but his is pretty black otherwise. Like, if you would turn the lights on, he said he would know that a light is on. Yeah, and then there are others that it's like, they can see fine in, like, this tiny space. And it's like, that's it, right? And so to actually, like, cover an area, they can do it. But yeah, I mean, there's obviously different perspectives to it, but his is pretty much, yeah, you go to a restaurant, you can't read the menu or anything. Damn it, I just did this and why can't I get my ass back to... I'm lost now, I'm lost. I think I don't know, do I have that interview on YouTube? It's honestly one of my... Like, in terms of, like, things that I make, if you want to consider, like, content creation, it's probably one of the better things that I've put out, is that interview with him. It's really, really good, in my opinion. And it's not because I did anything good, it's because he was so articulate in, everything. Like, just everything. How do I still have... I have no bombs. The Runner Guy documentary, yeah. There were multiple attempts at me being a part of something. Like, documentary-wise. And none of those ever really came through. One guy was, I think, he went to the same college, and he was probably in, like, film, and just decided, I wanna end new speedrunning, and, like, I forget what we did. Like, we went to... Did he come to my apartment? He might have come to my apartment. I don't remember for sure. We went to a classroom on campus, and he did an interview there and talked about a couple things. And then there was another guy who was following several people. And I was one of the people. And this guy was like... I forget, did he... No, he didn't sleep at my apartment, but he came by and he set up, like, cameras and lights and, like, everything. I don't know that that one ever happened either. I mean, there'd be so many things. Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna create content, there's honestly, I think my issue is I have a rather wide range of things that I'm not gonna say wide range. There are like 3 or 4 things that I'm passionate about, but I'm very passionate about them, but they're all very different, let's say. And so it's like, I have a YouTube channel where I've done some... Ooh. Wait, I can get this bottle too. I have a YouTube channel, a secondary YouTube channel where I do like foraging and I find mushrooms and ginseng. And it's like, that's really not to make content. That's just for my documentation. But if other people want to see it or like to see it, it's whatever. I don't think I would do... The only thing I would find interesting... there's a couple civil engineering things, but... I don't know that I would find too much of that too interesting to make videos on. Maybe some, like, certain roadway designs. I think it could be... People are like, Runner Guy... This was years ago. People say, Runner Guy, you should play City Skylines. It's like, yeah, that could... I could see some fun stuff. Like, I could see that being kind of fun. In terms of, like... we need to get our bombs off of that button. In terms of, like, doing real design analysis and stuff, I don't think I'd want to do any of that. There are some topics I could be interested in, but... It was years ago, I used to record every Penguins hockey game. I would record every game, I would watch every game, and anytime something happened that I wanted to clip, I would write down the period and the time left on the clock. And then I would edit it later, I would clip it all up and make highlight videos of the games in the playoffs. And like, highlights throughout the year. God damn, how did I have so much time? But I actually really enjoyed doing that. I feel like I could have been... I don't know. Could have done, like, video editing. Type stuff. I could not do a cooking channel. I don't cook enough stuff. I feel like my sister would be good at a cooking channel. I tried a couple times to convince her you should make a Twitch channel and do cooking stuff. Like, I feel like people would like it. Because she actually studied nutrition in school, too, so she could even get into, like, a lot of the,
Hyrule Field to Kokiri Forest is Mirror Shield.
Okay, that's good to know. Financial planning, I mean, yeah, it's just, I feel like those spaces are rather saturated. Like, what am I gonna say, financial planning-wise, that's new? Or, like, what am I gonna say, right? That hasn't been said before in that space. Kind of thing. Like, obviously there are things that I follow and I like that work for me, that I feel like, okay, I would share this. But, like, it's not stuff that I discovered. I mean, it is. I discovered it, but it's stuff that I discovered from other people already saying it, so... Oh my god, can I just get one more bomb drop, please? I mean, yeah, that's true, Dobby. There's probably a lot of garbage out there, but... I don't know. There's so many things I feel like I could make... I could make videos on and be interested in, but... I can't even upload my own shit from video game, like, Zelda stuff. The amount of ideas... I actually have some funny... or interesting YouTube video ideas for Zelda, and it's just like, I just to sit down and do it, it's like, oh my god. Beard maintenance? Yes, I know nothing about beard maintenance. Like, actually using oils and grooming and stuff. Like, my strategy is do nothing. Just do nothing. Easy. How has he not defeated a skull?
Exiting the Lon Lon stable is Sansan.
Okay. So you're in the stable and then you left.
Yeah, you get that by entering Ack Archery.
Oh, unfortunate.
I mean, it's along the silver, the mirror shield chain anyway. So if you go that way, you probably like end up there anyway.
Okay. You have not gone adult yet, or are you doing that soon?
I have not found what yet?
Are you going adult? Because did you beat Phantom Ganon yet, or no?
No, I still have to get back to that. I still want to do like Skull Kit first.
Okay. All I know is I use pretty much the cheapest generic shampoo I can, and I use bar soap. For the rest of my body. From which bar? The soap bar. I mean, I'm not really worried about the soap scum. Usually the only thing that I'm worried about is this going to clean my body? Yes? Okay. And it's good. There's a lot of things that I feel like I'm just weird, but it helps financially. Like, so many people, I know so many people in this space, it's like, they gotta have a fucking, ridiculous keyboard that has, like, all these rainbow lights and has this mechanical clicking and it's gotta do this and it's gotta do that. And I'm like, okay, what's the purpose of my keyboard again? Oh, I just need to hit the buttons and it shows up on the screen. $15 USB one for me. Cool. Good enough. Everybody's got that fancy, clear case that has all the moving lights and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. I got a straight black case that, does it hold all of the parts? Yeah. That's good enough for me. There's like 8 million things I can think of that it's just like, I am clearly just not in alignment with like anybody else on these things. When I wanted to find a TV for the living room, it's like, okay, I kind of want, you know, like mid-sized TV. I don't need like a big fucking 90-inch TV. I just need like, I think mine's 55 inches. And this was a couple years ago. And I'm searching for, I just want a flat screen TV, right? Nope. Everything online, everything in every store is 3D this, and 4K that, and curved this, and smart that. And it's like, yep, throw all that shit out. Just give me 1080p TV. Good enough for me. I watch that thing like once or twice a week. Like, for an hour in the evening. Why the fuck do I need all this shit? And for me, it just works out because it's like, okay, I save a bunch of money because everybody else wants all this other stuff, right? Even, like, same thing with my car. So many, and, I mean, this is pretty much an American thing, but so many fucking people have to have a truck for some dumbass reason. It's like, you haul something twice a year, dude. Why the fuck do you need a big-ass truck? You don't. But, oh, you might go to a fucking, camp once a year in the summer. You gotta be able to put stuff in your truck, right? Fucking dumb. So many people have it. And it's like, you guys are nutso. Too riled up to listen to Tubby. You know what I have to drive around? I have a sedan. My car on the highway gets almost 40 miles an hour, and it's from 2016. The windows in the back, you wind up. God damn, like... And then all these people get these big-ass truck, and it's like, whoa, gas. It's like, yeah, no shit, gas is expensive. Your thing gets 13 miles to the gallon. It's so stupid. Okay, let's try this again. There's a lot of cars that, yeah, it's very much about the status of the car itself and not the practically. But again, I always am gonna look at just the way I look at things. It's like, okay, what is the purpose of this thing that I'm getting? The keyboard, I just need to type the keys. My case just needs to protect the things in it. For something like a vehicle, I just want it to get from point A to point B. I literally don't care. And so for me, it's like, that's how I just save money, because I just get the things that I need. Oh, I don't want it to turn night. I want it to still be day so that I can maybe get back to, the milk there. Just make rant videos? I should, honestly, some of these, like, tangents I go off on Beta Quest, I should actually just make, like, a 2-minute clip. Or, like, 3-minute clips, and just call it, like, Runner Guys Rants or something. I feel like that's probably even just more for me than it is for, like, you guys, but... I don't know, I just feel like everywhere I turn in life, everywhere I turn, like, I'm looking at these certain things as certain value, and it just seems like nobody else is valuing them the way I'm valuing things. And it just makes me feel weird. Like, I'm so weird, but it's working so well for me, so I don't understand. Yeah, let's try this. We are become boomer, but I've always been like this. I've always been like this. Did I get this value from my parents? My parents are probably pretty similar. In terms of, like... like, just...
Okay, I found Hookshot. It is Hyrule Field to River, the water one. That chain puts you into Forest Temple. Leaving Forest Temple is Light Trial and then dying there.
Okay. But yeah, I would say my parents probably have a similar type of outlook on a lot of things. We don't want it to turn night. I'm still trying to get to... I found King Dodongo.
Okay, so you're gonna do bonk shoe bowling.
I can do shoe bowling, yeah. Do you have the hook shot yet?
I am doing the race right now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, in some ways I feel like... Okay, in some ways I feel like... Hey man, you guys doing all that expensive shit allows me to have my avenue to get the cheap keyboard or the cheap car or whatever. So, fine, right? But then there is part of me that's like... I feel like I could help a lot of you... I fucked this up because I don't have the Master Sword. I feel like people are struggling and maybe they're just so stuck in a mindset that they don't even see what I'm viewing or what I'm seeing, and it's like it could help them. But I'm not gonna be like, well, you have to do it my way. I just think my way is really good. Yeah, I mean, I still rant about. I mean, I don't rant about it. It's just there's no way around eating food at this point. But it's like if I could just take some pills and get all the nutrients. In. Why is that a square?
Oh, that's new, isn't it?
That's like impossible.
I'm one trial away from the wild card, so it's...
we'll use it on that then. Fuck that square. What the hell is that square? Why is this a square? This is actually almost impossible in Beta Quest. There are very few Beta Quest seeds that can even do it. Because you have to be able to get Richard, you have to be able to get that dog from the market to the back alley room without, like, leaving the market area. As soon as you go to, like, Hyrule Field or a temple, or as soon as you leave, like, the dog is gone. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems like there's so much energy involved in eating food, and so many people are just like obsessed with food. And I don't know, man. It's like if I could just swallow some pills, I would do it. There's just so much cooking and cleanup, and I guess now a lot of people actually just 5 times a week will order like DoorDash, and it's like, holy crap. I mean, at least I still am gonna cook my stuff. I might cook the same stuff week in and week out, but like, I don't know. It's just like, I eat to live. Like, that's just straight up. I eat to live. But yeah, that's another thing with, oh my god, what was I talking? Oh, the phones. Someone mentioned the phones. It's like, yeah, the people that go and buy a new phone every year, it's like, oh my god, you guys, do you, what? Especially now, it's like so many of those phones, what is the difference version to version now? Like, how much better is the process? I'm sure it is better, but it's like, the camera and the speed aren't, like, getting that much better at this point. It's like, I don't know, I just... I think I'm on smartphone number 3 ever. My first one was an iPhone 6, which was late. 6 was my first one in 2014. I had that till like 2018, 19. Then I bought this one as like a bridge one. This was the original SE. I got it refurbished. And it's like pink or rose or something. That was the cheapest color. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. It worked for another year or two, and then I ended up I have the 12 mini. Also, this is like as big of a phone as I want, right? Like, this size is like, if I can't get my thumb, you know, from like this corner to this corner, which even this one's probably a little bit too big. It's too big. It's too fucking big. It's not gonna be in my pocket. I like to run with it. Right, I want to run with it. So, and the big freaking massive phone, I just can't stand them, then. Just give me... plus, the craziest thing is, like, so many people use their phone to, like, take pictures and text and maybe, like, email, and maybe they do, like, the cookie clicker type shit. Like... Is anybody actually using a ton of their phone processing? Obviously, now, I'm not saying there aren't people out there that do, like, a bunch of other stuff on their phones. I'm talking, like, the 90% of people. That's all they're using their phone for. But yeah, I mean, it is true that it's like so many of these things kind of become become like just obsolete after a few years, no matter what you do, right? Even if you take good care of it, it's kind of like they're just gonna stop supporting it. Which for me, that's probably the biggest reason why when I do get a phone, I try and get, like, the mid-range Apple phones, because it seems like they're going to at least give me 5 years or so of support. So if I can get 5 years out of a phone...
Okay, I got 6 hearts.
Then I'm decently happy with it, I guess. But yeah, that's really... if it weren't for that, I would probably be able to get more out of him, you know? People buy stuff because it makes them feel good. It's like, that's true. How long do they feel good about it, though? Because I think there's, like, studies on that, too. Like, people buy a new phone or a new car, and they feel really good for, like, a couple weeks. But then that just becomes, like, your normal, right? And then... God, now this is starting to sound like, well, my way is so much better, but... The people that go out and they buy a $60,000 car, they're going to be really happy with their purchase for a little bit. And then they're going to see somebody with $80,000 car. And they'll be like, oh, I don't have that. And then they're going to get an $80,000 car. And then they're going to see someone with a $120,000 car. And it's just like, there's always that, if you're chasing that high, there's always more high, right? There's always more. Thanks for the gifted subs, Tube Runner. Oh god, Dobby got one. Can we undo that and give that? No, it's fine, it's fine. Gotta chase the lows. So yeah, I could just put this, I could just make Runner Guy Rants and make this a whole YouTube video, you know? Just talk about random ass stuff. I gotta get that milk still, but I don't know how I'm gonna get that. I keep trying to win the milk game and get back to it, and I haven't found a way to do that yet. Oh my god, you guys suck. There are certain, it's like I think about my hobbies. My hobbies tend to be pretty inexpensive. The gaming and streaming one can be a little bit pricey at times. My running shoes are pretty expensive. I don't know. There's not too much that's too costly, but if you enjoy those types, like there's a certain hobby you like and it's expensive, but you enjoy your time spent on it. It's not the actual like thing that you're buying, but the thing that you're buying that enables your hobby. I would say go for that type of stuff, you know? Or like travel. A lot of people like to travel, and it's like, to me, experience is like, again, it's my thought. I would rather buy experiences in life than objects in life type of things, so. God, can we, I'm just doing the same thing. I feel like I've ranted too much on this one, and now I don't know where anything is. I would like to come to Canada at some point, Dobby. I just need to sit down and do it. Where do you usually run? Does running on hard surface bother you? No, usually the concrete or anything, sidewalks and stuff doesn't bother me. I typically run just around the city, different neighborhoods. Actually not really neighborhoods. I run around the city, and we have, here, my city's really nice. We have, I mean, Pittsburgh's known for its rivers and bridges, but there's a lot of like trails that go along the rivers. I will run along those a lot too. Oh wow, I've done like no Gerudo Fortress. I'm sure he's done a lot. I really, really should be trying to get that milk. Do you listen to music? I listened to music.
Okay, got the Skull Kid.
Nice. I listened to music when I was in college, running around campus. But I typically don't now, because I feel like I run a little bit too much on city streets, and I kind of have to be more attentive. Every once in a while, if I'm going to run like a long 8, 10, 12 miles, I'll put music on, but typically not. What kind of holiday is tomorrow? It's Memorial Day. It's true, Dobby. That's how I got there. Just in case. Wow, I've done like none of these too. I gotta get that milk. I gotta get that milk, man. I should not do it right when it's about to turn night, though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for it to be day. Huh, I mean, yeah, there are certain, I don't know, for me, personally, if I'm watching streams, this is just another thing. If I'm watching on Twitch, which I've done less and less of lately, but I want to be an active viewer. Like, there's some people that'll throw it on and leave it on in the background, and that's totally fine. Like, if you're here lurking and you're just, like, listening, totally fine. And you're off doing, like, whatever you're doing on your computer or even, like, somewhere else in your room. If I'm sitting down and I'm watching Twitch, I want to be more engaged and, like, see what they're doing, type things in chat, react to, you know, have the streamer have a back and forth with me. We can have a conversation. Obviously, people consume the media different ways, and that's fine. But for me to do that, I typically am not looking for a stream that has, like, 1,000 viewers, right? That's too many people. Like, I feel like I can't do what I want to do, right? I might watch that person, but then I'm doing it in the passive way, right? And that's also why there are certain people that I like a lot, but I just stop watching them because it's like, well, I can't really interact with you anymore. Like, maybe their stream blows up and they got really big, and it's like, I'm happy for them, because that usually means they're more, like, financially secure, and they're obviously having what would be considered a success. But then it's like, well, I don't get what I want anymore, and so I might watch a little bit still, but I can't really chat as much. Because I like to be a chatter, usually.
Okay, I got one skull from each child dungeon.
Okay, nice. Okay, we're gonna try this milk again. What the heck? Stop. Okay, can I find a way back to that spot now without save warping. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of things where I think I had, even after I had the sub button, I just don't like making so many I've never been a huge fan of the emotes to begin with, just because I feel like I don't like chat to be wedged in this way of it's like, I see two sides to this coin. Having a cohesive chat that has like inside jokes with you is good in the sense that like we have those here and I like a lot of them. When I climb that thing in Death Mountain Trail, it's like haha hee hee, you can climb that. It's like people on the inside get that, right? Which is good. It creates like a bond between you guys and me, and like that's typically good interactions, right? The downside to that on those types of things is like if someone is not in the know, they feel alienated or isolated, right? Now something like you can climb that is kind of pretty easy to pick up on, right? It's like if someone doesn't know that and they see you climb it and they see people in chat going crazy about it, it's kind of like, yeah, I didn't actually know that. And so that one's pretty easy to pick up on. That one's the first one that popped up to my head. But there are ones where it's like actually really tough for you to know the quirks of like what someone's doing if you're not like in the know. And so it's hard to get newer people involved. Like when I'm doing this, that one's kind of weird, like, but it seems like this one at least isn't just isolated in my stream. This is a kind of Ocarina of Time speedrunner thing, right? So as long as you're tangentially related with any Ocarina of Time 100% runner back in the day, like, you get what this one is, right? I don't know. I feel like there are pros and cons to those, and I think that's super, super interesting, like, dynamic of like creating bonds with people but not isolating others can be like difficult to do, you know. I'm missing some chat now. I float in every now and then and I know the ultimate joke. Yeah, warp songs. Everybody, I mean, if you've been around enough, that's one that, like, obviously we do a lot, but once we do, like, we do it every single time. So, I don't think that one's too hard to pick up on. But if you're here for the first time and you're like, why doesn't he like the warp songs? It can be confusing, right? But yeah, community bonds raise the barrier of entry, but they create a stronger bond between the people you have there. Like, that's a good thing, usually. In my eyes. I just watched the stream for a while and watched the chat for a while before chatting myself. That's a pretty good approach if you're like unfamiliar or you're kind of wanting to feel out how a group is gonna be, you know. You can maybe get a sense of some of the memes that they've created for themselves before you just jump right in and say hello. Yeah, I mean, there's probably a lot of topics on, like, the actual parasocial relationships, where it's, like, there are some of you guys where it's, like, you guys are here a lot, and I obviously recognize names, and I obviously know even bits about you. There are other times where I've been at GDQs and just feel awkward. Like, I'm not a super, like, bubbly social person to begin with, so when people talk to me at a GDQ and come up to me and it's like, I love your stream, and I'm this, that, and the other, and it's like, man, this person knows all about me, and I know nothing about them. Which one did you get?
The Jabu skulls.
Okay. It's also why, again, I think there's way too many emotes on Twitch. There's way too many emotes on Twitch because back in my day, everybody knew what Kappa was, and because every channel had Kappa, and like there weren't a ton of choices, so it became a Twitch-wide like inside joke bonding moments, rather than now it's like there's just so many little driven communities with their emotes, and you try and like the people that take those emotes into other channels, it's like, what do you like? That doesn't mean anything here, you know? These aren't the emotes you're looking for. It's just... I usually keep chat open and dip in and out and have streams on a second monitor. Yeah, that's what I was talking... There are totally viewers that, like, throw this on a second monitor, throw it on in the background, and that's totally fine. If people want to engage with it that way, they can totally do that. And then if they miss some of the memes and stuff, it's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal, you know? Okay, I have Bum Chew Bowling.
Getting close on the 4 Deku Skulls.
No one uses Kappa anymore. True. I still use Kappa a lot. People, I probably use that and people are like, boomer alert. Like, they just know. Yeah, I mean, there are things, it's like, you're creating these memes in this bond, and you want other people to be associated with it, right? And so it's not like it's super blocked off. Actually, probably true. I agree, defining security. And there's not a whole lot I can do about that. For a new user here, it's probably not too difficult to get in.
Alright, got the Deku Skulls. And Ice Arrows.
Alright, sick. I also have the Ice Arrows. I'll give it to Baal, whatever. But yeah, like, if you're in here and the things that I have, like, that are memey aren't too difficult to pick up on after a stream or two. The actual gameplay with Beta Quest and moving around and, like, the different modes that we play is probably actually more confusing. Like, it's a lot to try and keep up with. Yeah, I mean, it's true. There aren't... I would imagine that most people... I've been doing this for so long that if you've watched me any time in the past, like, 8 to 10 years, you've probably seen a beta quest and get what it is. And if you're new and you're at... I want to always be encourage people to ask questions if they aren't sure. Even though I myself probably get frustrated of saying the same thing 5-10 times a stream, that doesn't happen as much anymore. But it used to happen, and it's like, it is nice to have the bot that will say the things for you. But I understand that it's confusing, and I also understand that there are times in the past where I've had to explain certain things over and over again because they are confusing. And I try not to have a bad attitude about it. I get frustrated. There are definitely times where I've been frustrated where I'm just annoyed, not at a particular chatter or anything. I'm just annoyed that I need to say this thing 6 times, you know? But that's just how it be, you know? Oh yeah, people went... PogChamp was like the whole thing, and now it seems like Pog is the better one to use. PogChamp, weren't there... PogChamp was the one that, like, the guy...
Lake Skulls in the bag.
Alright, sick. Was the one the guy was, like, had a bunch of bad opinions. There was another one that was just like, I don't want you to use my face anymore. I forget which one that was. OP or OP. OP. Or OMG Scoots, one of the... I forget which one. I don't know.
And I found the last trial, so Richard Z is also in the bag.
Awesome. I keep trying to get this milk, but I'm not, like, I haven't seriously tried to get it yet. But yeah, it is probably true. People stop by, they see it's some weird thing, they don't know what's going on, and then they leave. Like, I'm sure that happens a ton. And it's like, for me, it's not a huge deal. It's... Obviously, I would like people to stick around, but that's just part of the thing that I'm playing, right? It's kind of why I feel like, I don't know, it's very difficult to get into... To me, it's difficult to get into new streams that are forms of randomizer, because if you're not... Even if you're familiar with how randomizers and things work, if you're not there from the beginning, like, it's just very difficult to follow. Even if you know, oh, these things are randomized. Let's say you just came in... Oh my god. You just came into this stream. We're 2 hours in. You see the things that are on the board. I cannot focus right now while I'm speaking. You see the things on the board, but you have no idea, like, what loading zones and things... That, even if you're super familiar with Beta Quest and you've watched me do it a lot, I don't know. I wouldn't find this stream very appealing at this point. 2 hours in? Like, what are you ultimately hoping to see here? So much of it is like, you don't even know what I've tried yet. You don't even know what I'm really struggling to find or look for. Okay, we're gonna try again. No, I think Trihex's emote was often being used in a kind of a negative way. Kind of just being used in a negative way for any time, like, a black person was on stream. And it's like, he kind of probably had to decide, do I take this down and stop this negative, like, connotation with it? Or do I stand up for it and say, no, that's not what it is? And yeah, it's probably... I mean, I think... the same could even be said about the frog, right? The frog has certain negative associations with it, but it's like, that's not the frog's fault. And people that are using, like, poggers and stuff, generally, at least in my channel, are not going to have bad intentions with it. But I can see how it's like, well, if that just becomes, like, so bad that you can't really do anything about it. I don't think it's like, anything at that level, you know. But at some point, those types of things could be, and then Twitch probably just says, we don't want this type of thing. Baal finishing the board by himself, basically. Everybody's here to see the beard. The gameplay doesn't matter. True. I'm here to see the 4-hour bottom of the well hunt. Breath of the Wild hunt? Yeah. Okay, I think deaths are still okay, and the milk would still happen, but I don't know. Yeah, I could see both sides of like what Trihex's point of view, or like if he either way he would have decided on that. I can. What was that?
I got the cack skulls.
Okay. I feel like we're just here sitting. We're just having a ton of different conversations and balls going around clearing the whole board. Okay, can I get this milk and just feel good about the milk? God damn it. Okay, we need to buckle down and do some shit. I don't have a Pona song, so I can't even do. Oh my god. No, I can't. I can die. I think deaths are okay, but I think save warping's not. Yeah, I'm way behind on chat. I'm sorry. I usually don't get this behind on chat, but I wanted to kind of respond to a lot of the good chat that's happening. Well, we might as well get this.
And I got the Poe. Do you remember where Baronade was?
I've been there, but I don't remember. I'll try and recall that.
Yeah, same. I've been there like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I don't have the steel stick in my in any controller yet. One day we'll put the steel stick in, and it will be glorious. If I can even find it now that it's out of the box. So ein Ender Max. Nice, someone else is doing it. I'm helping. I still use N64 controller, yeah. Wait, I just did this. Oh my god. Let's do something different. Okay, we're gonna get that milk. Trust. I really just need a solid way to the trial. No, to the trail. You think Baal's gonna get milk first? Nah. I don't think he can get Epona at this point. I mean, maybe he can, but he might have screwed himself out of it. I wish I remembered if deaths count. If deaths count for resetting talent or not. I know save warping does, but I thought you could still die and trigger it. Although it's night now. I'm screwed either way. Well, I guess if I find the trail, time would pass and I could let it... He got the 7. He got the cax. Maybe I shouldn't really bother with the square until I know where a trail is, and then I can chain them and link them somehow together. Like this. This goes to trail. Did I save warp since I did milk? Yeah, I could just find any cow at this point. I don't need the milk bottle. We're gonna find out. Okay, so the market, which I got to the... Not the market. Think runner guy. King Dodongo. Hyrule Castle. Okay, Hyrule Castle. How'd I get to Hyrule Castle? Take that back a step. Was that leaving the trial? That was a death. Okay, yeah, that was a death in the trials. One of them. We'll see. Dang, I should have gotten that Poe 8 million years ago. That way he would have been able to do Baronade. Because he had the boomerang. I need to turn day. Okay. Shit. Did I do any deaths? I don't think I did. Can we not do a death warp? This is so annoying. I need to find some way back to the trail now without death warp or save warp. Surely I can do it from here somehow, right? We're gonna find a way. Hyrule Field is gonna lead me away there. There's no way we can't do it now. We just need to remember how to do a trail. Wow. I've been Market, Hyrule, and Trail. Like, one of them has to. Not Trail. Market, Hyrule, and Gerudo. Like, there has to be a way here. Okay, whatever. It's Gerudo. Okay. I'll just get that milk bottle. Fuck it. We're just gonna get that milk bottle. First time watching 7 years, glad it still has the same chill vibe. Not much has changed. The beard is longer. The hair on my head is thinner. I got milk.
Awesome.
AI outcompeting me? Impossible. You've seen what past runner guy looks like. That guy's an idiot. You think AI runner guy's gonna be any better? The grotto in Hyrule Field, the open one by Lake Hylia. If you do that, it's one of the Gerudo trials. And then, I forget if I went backwards or across, that's Baronade.
Okay, that's a good hint so far. That's very nice, thanks.
Yeah, I might, if I get another chance, I'll see exactly what that chain was, but that definitely leads to it somehow. But now we save warp, so I think I'm just gonna, when I'm in the trials again, I'm just gonna get a red potion. Yeah, we're just gonna get a red potion. Let's get rid of. Exactly, AI runner guy would have to be trained on past runner guy's data. Therefore, it is past runner guy in some sense, and therefore is an idiot. That's just science. Okay, I got 4 bottle slots.
Okay, nice. I'm about to get the last child skull in Lost Woods, and then it's just, yeah, not a lot left.
Yeah. Do you remember where the wasteland? It was Zimpa's house, right?
Impa's house, right?
Was that, did that lead to the wasteland?
I think it was that one.
Yeah.
I'll have to check.
I can do that one. And then, I guess we can just go adult and see who can RBA and get the sticks.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
either adult or like with the mask.
I was gonna say, I don't have the mask stuff going yet, but I don't know if you've been working on that or not.
I found the locations that I need. It's just like, yeah, I kind of need to do mask stuff.
Cool, cool.
But that could take a while to just refine it.
Yeah. I can be on the lookout for some of that too.
Okay, I have the Lost Wood Skulls.
Okay, entering DC also takes you to that Gerudo spot, and it's the red one. And if you're facing the jail, it would be the exit on the right. Goes to Baronade.
Oh, okay. Exiting Gerudo Fortress 2.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And then so either entering DC or that grotto in Hyrule Field will both do it. Oh, and then yeah, you can just Chowd save warp to the beginning and there was a way to get to the trail really easy from there. No, there wasn't. My bad.
Oh, was that the Impus House thing, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Hyrule Field should be pretty easy, though. Okay. See, this is where there were so many squares where he just was off doing his thing and getting them. At least when he marks Baronade, I have contributed significantly to him getting the Baronade square. And, I mean, to be fair, a lot of squares like this, and this, and this, and this, I could have done them. Spoken like a true manager. Okay, I need to find Kak, and then try Impa's house to see if we can get to the wasteland. Boy, I spent so much time on that milk. So much time. Bunch of bowling. The fountain's really annoying. I just feel like it has too many loops back to the fountain. Yeah. Wasn't this really good? I found this and I immediately stopped playing and told him where this was. Oh, yeah. Also, if you're in the Zora's Fountain, you can enter FW, that's DC, and then save warp if you're still looking for a spot.
Oh, I'm in the midst of fighting Baronade. Right?
Okay, cool. I need to find the damn market. Or not the damn Kak, dude. Where's Kak? We need to go back to Kak. Where's Kak?
Okay, Baronade down.
Why can't I find Kak? Yo, Smackrat, thanks for the luck. Cack. Climbing that ladder backward, or like inverse camera is so weird. That's not cack. Remember that the one time I was in the wasteland and I tried to go across the sand and I died, or I voided and it took me away, and I just haven't been back. I haven't been there since. Like what? Just me and Baal. We didn't have Bingo Sync available this morning. The site was down, so we kind of had to scramble to find anything that we could even do with normal cards, because normal cards are just not really set up to do beta. Bingo Sync is the only website that has the bingo or the beta quest like item set on it. I'm just looking for Cack. Where the hell is Cack, dude? Where's Cack? Yeah, who do you think is winning so far, Dobby? Is it me and Baal, or is it my ranting? I just want a Kakariko. I just want a Kakariko. I've... yeah. I would like a Kakariko, please. No? No? What the heck? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of the bingo stuff is kind of open in that anybody could generate the cards, but I don't know how to do that myself. Bro, where is Kakariko? This is silly. This is just silly. Have I tried my warp songs? Yeah, I tried all of them. All 0.
Is it Skull Mask that gives the upgrade?
Yes.
Okay, good.
How have I not found a Kakariko, dude? What? That was Kak, though? You're right. It was. God damn it. It was that weird one at the bottom of the well, but it was Kak. I could have just swam up. We'll find it soon. A. This is not the wasteland. This is coming from the wasteland. This is Baronade again. God. Yuck. Where was that actual wasteland, though? Okay, let me think. It wasn't too hard. Okay, Impas didn't lead to the wasteland. So I gotta remember where that was at.
Yeah, I haven't found a proper wasteland in a while. I'll tell you when I find one.
Okay, yeah, I'll be on the lookout for it too. Damn it. I think web hosting's probably a little bit down the road for me to try and learn. The runnerbot, honestly, I'm very surprised that the runnerbot functions as well as it does. I thought for sure there would be more, like, issues with it.
And I got the 30 sticks.
Nice. I thought there would be way more issues with runnerbot, but it seems like it's running pretty smooth. Ball carrying. Do you guys not remember how much I helped him get Baronade? Running better than Google, yeah. Google's making a lot of mistakes lately, whereas my bot never makes mistakes, right? Fast. Look at the speed. Look at that. Look how fast that was. Oh, I hit that loading zone with such precision. mean, I got him exactly to the right area, though. What was this? What was this? This is a team. Ball gets all the squares. I rant about various topics for 2.5 hours. Teamwork. Where is the wasteland, man? I was there. I was literally there. If I didn't get sunk in the sand, it would already be done. But it's just been not bad. It was so early. Baal said it so early. He was like, this goes to the... But I swear he said that on Impa. This goes to the wasteland. And I was like, okay, we'll keep that in mind later. All I need is a shield. All I needed was a shield to do it, and I could have went and done it. What was that thing? I don't like any of these. Death Mountain Crater sucks. Just looking for 2 people looking for that one loading zone here. This ain't it. I've done this a bunch too. More trials. Where's the wasteland? It certainly was remove beta. The only reason we have the center square is because of a free square. Actually, the middle square is almost impossible on most beta quest boards. You can't do it. You have to be able to get that dog from the market, and then you can take like doors to other markets or other back alleys. But it has to chain into her house. If you leave that area at all, the dog is gone. Can you both use a free square? I don't think the rules for this would be 2 free squares. That seems a little OP. looking for the wasteland. I've done this. I've saved and I've left and I've done dying and just all of the things. Wow, I'm stuck in some really crap loops right now. Yeah, also a reminder, this board is not set up for beta quest. That's why we are even playing this mode today, because we don't have the beta quest boards available to us. Bingo Sync is the only place that has them, and it's down. But yeah, it would there were many normal squares that were removed from beta quest. Because of how much stranger they are to get. That one is like probably the worst one. Oh my god. No, I can kill him. I can kill him from this side. Alright, Twin Robot, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good dinner. Wait, oh my god, I've done this too. Take the grave, I've done the owl. I believe we will find it. These chains are so yucky.
Have you tried entering Spirit and then dying or Sun Song? DMT to DMC?
That goes to Talon's house.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, DMT to DMC. Because I was trying to get milk that way for a long time. Wasn't it just like 2 deaths or something? Off the rip? Didn't he like said something right away? It was like, oh, you die twice and then that takes you to such and such thing. What else would that have been? We're gonna just try that.
Oh yeah, leaving that is the wasteland. Leaving Talon's house.
Oh. Okay. Do you know how to do that trick?
I have Den's Fire, but I'm not confident that I can pass the sand.
Yeah.
Let's try.
I was in there earlier and died to the sand, so... Yeah, there's 2 wasteland loading zones. I think it would have been a while before I tried this again. I've done it 8 million times. The fact that I never was like, oh yeah. Oh, that's, no, it makes sense because every time I would be back here, I would do the mini game and get warped somewhere different. I wouldn't actually, leave. Yeah, like how many times did I do the minigame there instead of this? I'm still here. I'm guessing he got warped away from in the sand because he doesn't have it yet.
GG, got the chest.
GG. Okay, the short blackout cards I think are going to be mostly doable. That dog HP is bad though.
Yeah, that's why we have the wild card, right? But it's nice to know that Exploration Bingo works for BQ.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think the blackout cards would be much more difficult. It would be interesting if we had a beta quest card specifically to do it.
Yeah, maybe we can convince Jimmy to put that on his website as well.
Mm-hmm. Also, it looks like Dobby found a proxy site for Bingo Sync if this would ever happen again.
Oh, that is very good to know. Yeah, it kind of sucks when Bingo Sync is down.
Yeah, it doesn't leave a lot of options if we don't have it. That's good, Dobby. I should probably bookmark that or keep that just in case because... Yeah, I mean, it is very rare. I don't know the last, like, Sunday morning that Bingo Sync was down. In, like, the 10 years or so that we've been using it, but... we kind of need it. There's not too many things we can do. This worked out okay, though. I think the short blackout cards made a lot of these squares reasonable in Beta Quest. Whereas typically the blackout cards themselves are probably less conducive to it. Like if we just look at a couple boards like this, it's like, man, you're gonna get the 4 compasses probably way before you get these other ones. Maybe you can get the knuckles too.
Right, I should be around next Sunday.
Yeah, I think I will too.
Okay, sounds good. In that case, thank you for the exploration bingo and have a nice rest of your Sunday. Goodbye.
Later. So like, yeah, maybe you get compasses here, and then you get this, and now look at this. It's like, okay, you'll get this, right? Now what are we at? Okay, Quiver 50 is really shit on Beta Quest. 8 songs is gonna take a while. You could probably get this, but this doesn't open up any other things. Yeah, I mean, you can always work towards hearts. Okay, now you gotta find Ice Cavern and Forest. Those aren't too bad, probably. Maybe you get lucky and you find this. Now you're in Fire and Spirit and Deep Water, and you gotta be in Fire and GTG and Bottom of the Well for this, so it's a lot. You gotta be able to set up to do RBA here. Maybe eventually you get Zelda and Magic and Dins. Okay. Alright, that one's easy. This board is probably doable, but already we're probably talking like 2+ hours of effort just to get to this point, and we haven't even revealed everything here. Maybe you find Zeo and Shadow eventually. Okay, we did Bottom of the Well, so hopefully someone's still child. Fucking 20 slots is a brain melt. Like, back in time, maybe we would need, because we would, well, I guess one person would probably stay child. I don't know. Like, that just seems like a lot of effort on those types of boards. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of, I don't know that any Explo, I think those are based off of, this is kind of a different type of website. Although you might be able to do it with some tinkering. Because this is all on the, Explo is just on the, yeah, I guess you could race to just uncover all the squares. Not get all of the squares, but uncover the squares. That might be, we'll see. But we'll have Bingo Sync next time, so... Alright, let's stop the YouTube.